Alright, so I'm going to make a video on how to starve. And before I go any further, I want to start off by saying that if you are someone who is dealing with bulimia or body image issues, go get help. Go talk to someone that cares. Go call a hotline. This video is not for you. This is for people, college students who don't have money, the lower echelons of the socioeconomic ladder, and people right now during the coronavirus outbreak, as of April 20th, 2020, who just don't have the money to feed themselves, or maybe they can only have one meal a day. So first and foremost, don't start smoking cigarettes. And some other people will say that it's like, oh, smoke cigarettes because when you're starving and you get a drop in energy, all you got to do is light up a cigarette and you're good to go. Don't do that, because basically what you're doing is supplementing something incredibly unhealthy with something that is toxic to your system. And don't do that. Just try to drink water. Have water on you and drink like 2 gallons of water a day, no exaggeration. 1.5 gallons at the minimum. I personally, my credentials for this are that I have starved, and I mean going more than 2 weeks with no food every day, or one meal a day, or like a piece of fruit a day or something like that, just because of various things going on in my life, that uncontrollable things in my childhood, teenage years, and college years. So how to starve. Video's actually starting 2 minutes in. So the thing with starving, first thing was a cigarette. Second thing is that you need to abandon all hope, and you can't feel sorry for yourself, because that's going to make your situation worse. If you're in a situation where you have to deprioritize food, to paying for food, to pay for other things, rent, what have you, car payments, I don't know, you really need to reprioritize the little bit of energy that you do have on being positive, even if you have to look at yourself in the mirror and lie to what you're seeing. Don't waste your time on negativity or being negative and feeling sorry for yourself and complaining about your situation. You're only going to make your starvation period worse. Third point, the first 48 to 72 hours are the worst. If you can make it to day 4 with very little to no food, you can basically do a week. You can do 7 days easy after that, provided you're drinking a lot of water. What I always tell people is that I'm not a doctor. I'm just talking from my personal experience of having to deal with starvation and very little food at several points in my life. What I always tell people is that the first 24 hours is hell. The first 24 hours isn't that bad, because your body kind of has reserve energies, and it's sort of in the period of, okay, so I'm kind of hungry, but I know we're going to eat soon. Sort of the same feeling that you get when you haven't eaten in 6 or 7 hours. The second day is the worst, because your body's basically throwing a tantrum, saying, I want food, give me food. Which, rightly so, we're supposed to eat, but sometimes we're not able to. The third day is depending on your metabolism, in my personal experience and opinion, is when your body is switching gears. So first day, your body's like, okay, I can deal with this, but we're going to eat later. Second day is the tantrum throwing phase that your body's doing. And then, like I said, the third day is your body just switching gears, trying to figure out how to function with nothing in the tank. Fourth day is a little bit better. Fifth day, it's low energy. Then everything after that is you just have a your energy sapped from you. So once you get into the 5th or 6th day and beyond, what you're going to notice is that as you're going about your day and walking along, you're going to get these massive, absolute, complete, and total bottom outs in energy. Like it's going to feel like your soul is just melting out of the bottom of your feet. I don't know how else to explain it. It's a drop in energy, but it's beyond that description. It's just your body is just absolutely bottoming out. You're gonna get lightheaded, you're gonna get dizzy, you're gonna get confused, you're gonna forget what you're doing. When that this is gonna happen to you several times, and it's gonna happen more frequently as you go longer into starvation. So what you have to do when you get these bottom outs in energy is stop what you are doing. Stop. Sit down. Sit down. Stop what you're doing, take a break, and sit down. You will get through it. It's really, really scary the first couple of times it happens because it feels like your heart is dropping out of your body. Sort of like when someone scares you, but instead of getting a spike of adrenaline, you get like a dip in energy. Just a deficit. Well, a further deficit than what you're going through in starvation. What you have to do is sit down. Just sit down, stop what you're doing, and just sip on water until it goes away. Take deep breaths in, deep breaths out, long breaths in, long breaths out. Inhale, exhale, breathe, and drink water, and eventually your body can carry on from that. Usually whenever that happened to me, it took anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes for that to pass, those dips in energy. And really they come in waves. That's really all it is. It's just like a wave and you got to ride it out. But that's pretty much it. That's how to successfully get through starvation. And again, if you have some kind of bulimia or anorexia or something, go talk to someone, please, because, sweetheart, there's someone out there that cares about you, I promise. More than you do. About yourself.